I remember in 2007 or so, I was about 14 years old. My mom came home from a night shift at work and she was freaking out. She would take a long mountain road home, and she was normally the only car on the road, or one of few, since it was so late and in a remote area. The mountain road was very curvy, and on this particular night when she was turning a curve, she saw what looked like the Mothman near a tree. She said it was huge and had bird-like wings, but had the body of a man and red eyes. It looked startled to see her in her car, and then it jumped up and flew above her car. She couldn't get over how huge it was and how it was able to stay right above her car like that. She thought it was going to pick up her car and fly off with her. She was so scared, but it ended up flying away. It's been about 16 years now, and if you bring it up to her, she still gets goosebumps from it. I'll never forget how startled she seemed when she came home that night. I'm curious to this day about what it was and if it was the Mothman creature. Wow, thank you for this story. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get in contact with the person who sent this in to hear where this was exactly. All we know is it was back in 2007 and on a country road. Um, is definitely a good one to add to our collection of Mothman stories, though. If you've had an encounter with a Mothman, any other kind of creature, spirits, haints, whatever, make sure you send it in. You can use our Google form in the description, or you can email us at spookyappalachia@gmail.com. You probably noticed that in the ticker down there. Um, so at this time, I'd like to give a big special thanks to our Patreons, like I normally do. Adam, Alvin, Charles, Danielle, Donald, Jeff, Jordan, Julia, Linda, Taylor, and our content creator Patreons, Jared King TV over on YouTube, Scott, who's an author who writes spooky stories kind of like this. His link's in the description. And Werewolf Radar Podcast. Be sure and check those guys out. They're amazing, hilarious, and I've become good friends with them as well. And thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share this out, and if you haven't, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon as well. And I will see you in the next one.